saying we got Sunshine and Mama D and Donita and Julie and Leon. It's time to get working. And if you guys know me, all you guys know me, today is the reciprocal workout to Monday, so it'll have that duration. And of course, I want to mix things up a tiny bit, you know, not doing the double ladder, but it's going to have a similar type of rhythm. So we need to get warmed up. After that warm up, I just want you to think we're doing the opposite motions, right? We're going to flip the script a little bit. We're going to push on our legs instead of pull on our legs. And there's always that rhythm to today. So let's get moving. Simple but thorough warm-up. We're going to do our stationary reverse lunge. Unfortunately, we're going to get on the ground and do our scissors, runners, swimmers. I got you. So a couple things coming your way. 10 stationary reverse lunges. We did them on Monday. And again, this is one of our warm-ups. I want you to stay loaded on that front leg. Remember, I'm never going to say you have to go low, but I want you to load your front leg. 10 total stationary reverse lunges. Done them before. Posture, hips, glutes, breathe. It's a pulling exercise. You've got your alternating stiff-legged deadlifts. This is a pulling exercise on your alternating stiff-legged deadlifts. Again, you have this choice on Monday on your pulling exercises. 10 alternating stiff-legged deadlifts. If you ever hear one of my trainers say straight-legged deadlifts, you can smack them. No such thing as a straight-legged deadlift. 10 total balancing, lengthening, stiff-legged deadlifts. We're going to have our stationary forward lunge. 10 total stationary forward lunges. This is where we're going to talk about later on, pushing you back. This is the mindset I want you guys to have until the end of time. When you pull with your legs, you're going to pull yourself up, that verticality. And when you push, you're almost always going to push yourself back. Right, you've stepped somewhere, you need to push yourself back. Lateral lunge, and this is me a choice later on as well. You step and load and you push yourself back. Don't worry about the non-stepping leg. Notice I didn't say don't think about it, it's there, but I want you to not pull yourself up or you will pull something. That groin is one of the easiest things to pull when you have load involved. Pushing yourself back. 10 total lateral lunges. Then we're going to lay down for our scissors, runners, swimmers. We're going to do these twice and then get back up and do those legs. So I just mixed up the warm-up a tiny bit. 10 on our scissors, legs straight, arms straight. 10 total. Torque and leverage, abs tight, breathe. 10 scissors. And then we're going to do our runners and swimmers. We're going to do these twice down here and then get back up and do the legs one more time. Runners is elbows to knees. Personally, I just don't like bicycles. I want the bigger, slower, a little more rotation, a little more activation on your runners. 10 elbows to knees, runners. And then you have swimmers. This round I'm going to be on my hands and knees. Upper back, middle back, lower back, glutes. When I do them again, I'll lay on my stomach. Same muscles. You get a little more mobility and balance on your prone hands and knees. And you can get a little more contraction on your prone, laying on your stomach. They're both prone swimmers. That's the downside. Google prone swimmers and you'll see both. After your 10 swimmers, you're back on your back again. 10 scissors, runners, swimmers one more time. And then we're going to repeat those legs and then we're going to get after it. So, a little tiny change to the warm-up. Same total numbers, might feel condensed because we're not getting up and down a couple times. 10 legs straight, arms straight, scissors. 10 runners, big, slow rotation, activation on your runners, and then we'll have our swimmers one more time. Big and slow. Getting those joints ready. Getting your muscles elongated and contracted and warmed up. Getting the heart and the soul and the lungs ready to go. Swimmers, again, upper back, middle back, lower back, glutes. If you lay on your stomach, you can get more contraction. You'll get a different mobility of spine. Right? You decrease your kyphosis curve. There's a couple reasons for the laying on your stomach prone swimmers. After those 10 swimmers, you're going to repeat the stationary reverse lunge, the alternating stiff-legged deadlift. I gotcha. 10 stationary reverse lunges. We won't do these again today. We did these on Monday. I want to get those joints ready, muscles ready, mind and heart ready. You got your alternating stiff-legged deadlifts, balance, lengthen, contract, and remember, you got to get all the way up. What goes all the way up can safely and consistently go back down. It's called blocking. When you don't complete a rep, that's when the bad things happen. It's just really exaggerated on a stiff-legged deadlift versus a bicep curl. You'll have your stationary forward lunge. Remember the rhythm of pushing yourself back. Whenever you do a pushing leg exercise, you have steps somewhere. So you want to push yourself back on your 10 stationary forward lunges. Quads will turn on more. You'll still get your glutes, right? Oh, good balance, Brian. You'll get your hamstrings still. You're always going to work all of your leg muscles. It's which one turns on first and or which one turns on most. Lateral lunge, step and load and push yourself back. Step and load and push yourself back. You'll have these choices soon on your legs. It'll have a similar rhythm to the other day, different number set. 10 total lateral lunges, pushing yourself back. All right, make sure you finish this thing off now. I did talk a little too much to start your workout, referring to the gym opening, so I do want to get to work. Our chest flies. You can lay on your back on the ground. You can lay on your back on a bench. You can lay on your back on a ball. But we're going to do chest flies, a pulling exercise. We are going to do 5 sets of a rep range, 10 to 15. So if you always do 15, cool, you'll do 75 reps. If you always do 10, you'll do 50 reps. Our shoulders pushing, I know we had this option the other day, our shoulders pushing will be 25 down by 5. So I literally only got rid of 1 round. Your pushing legs, I'll talk about when you get there. We're going to do a pyramid on it. So technically it's a little less reps than the other day because pushing exercises can feel harder than pulling exercises. However, pulling exercises can take longer, so catch 22. Chest flies. I'm going to lay down and talk to you why I do it. But number 1 is shoulder blades start the motion. Shoulder blades, and you're thinking width of the exercise. When you're ready, I want a rep range of 10 to 15. So if you always do 15, because you only have 1 set of weights, cool, you'll yield 75 reps this circuit. If you always do 10, you'll yield 50 reps this circuit. You have a rep range because maybe you have a weight progression. If you were at the gym, it would get heavier and heavier and heavier. But you're not at the gym. Shoulder blades start the motion. Think about the width of the exercise, and then you're going to pull your hands together. And remember, when I started this thing, I said pulling exercises tend to take a little longer. pushing exercises are a little smoother. And the other day we pushed with chest and shoulders. 10 to 15 is your rep range on your chest flies. And that'll be this circuit of chest flies. When you do your shoulders, now the other day you had the option of doing shoulders. Today you're doing shoulder presses, and we're gonna do 25 reps this round. Ready, set, go. You can either sit tall or stand tall. I am kneeling just because I want to kneel so you guys can all see me. Okay, you can sit tall, stand tall, kneel tall, however you want to do it, but you are tall and postured. If you do want to talk about kinesiology and kinesthetic awareness, changing your lower body doesn't change your shoulder press, but it does change the engagement of your core. So feel free to mix up your lower body because you're doing a shoulder press. 25 reps. And again, the other day, keep going you guys, 25 reps. The other day, we had the double ladder. One went down, one went up. So every round was really long, thorough, but pushing and pulling combos. And then we had a right leg only circuit. So the circuit will be flies. You have a rep range of 10 to 15. Shoulders are going to be 25 down by 5. That should sound familiar. Your right leg, I want us to push. Your options are stationary forward lunge. We did that. Lateral lunge. You did that. Step ups if you have something to step up on. And if you have room, walking reverse lunges, your left leg goes behind you. We're going to do a pyramid, 10 reps now. Please hold weight, please. Now, you can always put the weight down. When you do ladders, it's all about load maintenance. Ready? Go. You're only doing 10, but as you do your 10, I'm going to show you the different things again. Stationary forward lunge. Pretty self-explanatory where the weights go. On your lateral lunge, one weight stays in, one weight goes out if you choose a lateral lunge. And of course, if you do step-ups, you're holding your weights. And if you do walking reverse lunges, you're going to hold your weights. I know I'm talking a lot. Round 2, 10 to 15 reps on your flies, 20 on your shoulder presses, and 20 on your legs. We're going to do a pyramid on your legs. We're doing a ladder on your shoulders, and you have a rep range on your flies. Blah, 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 blah. If I had control of your weights, you would be using a lot of weights today. Today would be a big weight day. 10 to 15 is your rep range. Big, slow, and wide. Your shoulder blades lead the way. Minimal hands. Relax your hands. Don't use your arms. They are holding weight, but you're not bending and straightening your arms. There's a slight bend, but don't bend and straighten them. (10 to 15 is your rep range. Laying on the ground is a good training tool for width. If you're on a bench or ball, you're going to get more depth. Both are good for you. 20, shoulders. Now again, we briefly talked earlier about the body. You can kneel like I'm kneeling. You can stagger if you want to work on your core and engagement. You could stand tall if you want to stand tall. I want shoulder presses. So there's the motion no matter where you are at. You could sit tall on a bench. You could sit tall on a ball. Shoulder presses are shoulder presses, but you could change where your lower body is, which would change the engagement of your core. 20, shoulder presses. On the pyramid on our right leg. If you want to diversify your exercises, diversify your exercises. But we're going to do a pyramid. So round 1 was a nice round. Round 5 will be a nice round. 20 on your legs. Right leg, pushing. Ready, set, go. Now, the intent of pyramids, when you go up the reps, can you maintain the weight? Do you need to go lighter? That's okay. On the way down the pyramid, can you get back to the weight you had, and or can you get heavier? And that's what rep pyramids are for. Weight maintenance, but of course potentially weight increasing. The other day we did the 5 sets of 20, and you had the weight displacement. You had the intentional load displacement. Today you have a ladder. It's all about weight maintenance. Did I say go fast? No. We'll do a little huffy puffy on Friday. I want you to slow it down and do it right. So, your pace, the biggest factor is the weights you have in your hand and the environment you're working out in. Round 3, 10 to 15 is your rep range on your flies. We only have 5 rounds, so this is round 3. You're gonna have your 15 on your shoulder presses, so it's a little bit less. And you're gonna have 30 on your right leg, which is the peak of the pyramid. So round 5, when we get there, is gonna be a very short round. Don't think about it yet. Round 3, shoulder blades. You're thinking wide, and you're thinking pulling. And again, I want to remind you, if you are not where I'm at, if you're a couple reps behind, awesome. If you're a set behind, awesome. I don't want you to stop doing what you're doing to quote unquote catch up. It's not about my pace, it's about your pace. (10 to 15 is your rep range. Chest flies, pulling exercise. Shoulder blades lead the way, width of exercise, and you pull. What you're laying on determines how much motion you're gonna have. 15 shoulder presses. The reps are going down. We are doing a ladder. So maybe the weight increases, maybe it doesn't. So Monday and Wednesday were very similar. We have our opposite movements today. Very much lifting based. Robin and Larry, Friday, I promised you were gonna move and sweat a little bit more, okay? Your daughter sent me a message saying you guys thought Monday was too nice and light. So I took that to heart. And by the way, she didn't say that, just want to clarify. Round 3.
Leah, you're in trouble.
You're grounded. Round 3 is 30 reps on your peak of pyramid. 30. Remember your choices. Stationary forward lunges, you push yourself back. Lateral lunges, you push yourself back. Step-ups. Step-ups can actually be pushing and pulling, okay? That's one of the ones you'd be pushing yourself up if it's low and heavy, believe it or not. Or if it's too high, you're pulling yourself up. So step-ups can be an oddball. Walking reverse lunges, your left leg goes behind you and you would push yourself back. Remember, I want that rhythm ingrained in your head. Right? If I get busy in here, we're still doing this thing, and I'll be training everybody in the same workout at 6 a.m., but I want you guys to be ahead of the curve on the mindset behind these so it's easier to remember. Pushing yourself back on pushing leg exercises. You're going to get more quads than the other day. Unfortunately, with that, you could get more knees. You can get more muscles on pushing exercises, but you can also irritate more joints. So catch 22 on that one. Now we're taking our time. Strength training. Round 4, you've got your 10 to 15 rep range on your chest flies. It's not your last set. We're gonna have 10 on our shoulders pushing. It's not your last set. We're gonna go down the pyramid on your ladder, or on your not your ladder, on your leg for 20 on your leg. So 10 to 15 chest, 10 on your shoulders, right leg 20. And remember, I loiter between rounds to make sure everybody's in a similar spot. Chest, pulling, wide, shoulder blades, breathe, squeeze, pulling reps. Big, slow, wide, pulling reps. Ten to 15 is your rep range on your flies. 10 on your shoulder presses is a little bit less. And then right leg 20. Now I give you that information not so you go faster, but so you know what to do when you get it done. 10 shoulders. Brian, I'm proud of you on your slower lifting today. Good boy. I like it. 10 shoulders. And now remember on that pyramid, maybe you went lighter on that 30 on the right leg, maybe you didn't. Maybe you have a chance to go heavier as you go down your pyramid, maybe you don't. Right leg 20. I've always said it, you're never going to hear me say go lower, but you will hear me say load. Load that moving leg. And that's the difference between that pushing and pulling. Pushing exercises, that leg will always be the moving leg. And you need to push yourself back to where you came from. Stationary forward lunges. You've got your lateral lunges. You've got your walking reverse lunges. And you do have step ups, that is an option. 20 reps. If you're feeling a little handsy, right, because we've been holding weight, rest your hands. I'd rather you slow it down, enjoy the motion in the morning, and not just destroy your hands. And breathe. And focus. Round 5. If you are there and ready, cool. If you're not, cool. Last set of chest flies, 10 to 15 reps. If you've been on the higher side because of the weight, awesome. 10 to 15 flies. 5 on your shoulder press and 10 on your right leg. This round is quick, so slow it down. 10 to 15 reps on your chest flies. Slow and wide. When you get tired hands and arms, you'll stop moving your shoulder blades, and then all you feel is your shoulders. They are two different components. If you can move your shoulder blades and you can relax your hands and arms, you have a better chance of not irritating your shoulders. And that's why I use the word irritating. By this point, you can start getting shouldery. Part grip and part that you stop moving your shoulder blades. Move your shoulder blades. 5 shoulders, and then right leg for 10. End of circuit. We're actually going to go to the, we're going to do this different but similar ab. We're We're going to do half now and half at the end because they are bigger exercises versus what we did on Monday. Right leg 10, either stationary forward lunge, lateral lunge, walking reverse lunge, or step-ups. You are pushing yourself back to the position you were. Now walking reverse lunges is a little different, and step-ups is a little different, but it's pushing. 10. When you get done, make yourself comfy at home. We're going to do half now and half at the end because they are bigger reps. And I think you guys know what's coming. We have abs. The other day we did scissors, runners, swimmers, and those, even though they can be big motions, they are normally a little quicker and a little easier. We're going to do 100 total today, bigger abs. We're going to do 50 now and 50 at the end, just for sheer sanity in case I have to lose you guys. Sit-ups is an option, big, slow. Reverse crunches is an option, big, slow. V-ups are an option, big, slow. So you're either just moving your upper body, or you're just moving your lower body, or you're moving your entire body. And Robin and Larry, I'll review all those as we do these. So you got 50 reps now, and then we're going to do 50 reps after the next circuit. I do want to asterisk the number. Malia's going to do 70 because she was talking trash, right? Everybody else is going to do 50 because that's what I want. Sit-ups is an option, which is just your upper body. Reverse crunches is an option, just your lower body because of your abs. Or V-ups is an option, and that's the everything moving on your V-ups. 50 reps now. We'll then do the next circuit, and then you'll do 50 reps at the end. And remember, just because you're doing a strength training workout and I want you to lift slow, doesn't mean you're not getting a little sweaty and feeling like you're working hard. We don't need to do a bunch of burpees and split jumps and jump squats, which is Mama D's favorite. She loves those jumping exercises, right? We don't have to do all those crazy ones to work hard. It's always kind of funny when I get feedback and we do those faster paced workouts. You're like, I love those, but I'm glad we don't do them very often. $50 now. Now these are bigger, and you could even say they're harder than scissors, runners, swimmers, but scissors, runners, swimmers still have good activation and good motion, right? It still could be a bigger motion, but it's not quite as hard, right? A little less torque, a little less load. Keep working. 50 reps. Going back to that timing thing. 3-second reps, bigger, harder reps. That's 150 seconds. So you're 2.5 minutes. And that's without even taking a quick break. So this is about a 3-ish minute, 50 rep, give or take ordeal. And if you're done already, I do pat yourself on the back for getting them done. However, breathe and focus. And when you do these things, the rhythm in my head is 2.5 to 3 seconds. Bigger, harder exercises, 3 seconds. 50 reps is 150 seconds. However, most of you guys are probably ready. A little twist, not magical, sunshine, it's not magical. Our pulling exercise is now upright rows. If you don't have something heavy, you could do shoulder raises. We're gonna change it. We're gonna go up by 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So our pulling goes up by 5. Our triceps pushing, similar to the other day, that's gonna be your rep range, 10 to 15 on your tricep rep range, and those are your kickbacks, those are your dips, I'll be here, those are your overheads, anything for triceps. So your triceps are replacing your flies numerically. Your left leg will happen like your right leg. That's gonna be the 10, 20, 30, 20, 10. When you're ready, round 1, 5 upright rows, or you can do 5 shoulder raises, either one. We're gonna go up by 5. Then you're gonna have your 10 to 15 rep range on your triceps. You can do dips, kickbacks, or overheads. Ready? I hope you guys are going. 5 on your shoulders, pulling upright rows or shoulder raises. 10 to 15 is your rep range. You've got dips. I know we had these the other day. You've got kickbacks. And you have overhead triceps. Now, if you have other tools, a TRX is a tool, right? You have bar, skull crushers, and you have narrow grip push-ups. Your triceps are the rep range 10 to 15, just like your flies were. So round 1 was a short round. Round 5 will be a very long round. Or not the longest round, but anyhow. Round 1 was 5 shoulders, 10 to 15 triceps, and then left leg. Stepping forward is stationary forward lunges, and you push yourself back. We're doing 10 left leg. Lateral lunge is your lateral step, and you push yourself back. Step ups is an option if you have your step ups. Now, it's a pushing exercise, but you're pushing yourself up depending on the weight and height. And then walking reverse lunge, your right leg would go behind you and you push yourself back. Not many people did step ups or walking reverse lunges, but I do want to show you your pushing exercises. So round 1, we kind of like, whoa, hold on, geez, wow. Round 2, 10 shoulders pulling, 10 to 15 triceps, and 20 on your left leg. So I do want you to take a big, deep breath. If round 1 felt crazy, let's slow it down. Let's focus on what we're doing. Pulling on our shoulders, whether you're doing upright upright rows, or you have shoulder raises. There's your roses. 10 shoulders. You've got a rep range of 10 to 15 triceps. You've got dips. You've got kickbacks. You've got overheads. But you have your rep range. If you always do 15, you'll be doing 75 reps. If you always do 10, you'll be doing 50 reps. Yeah, I know. Simple math. It's a Wednesday morning. 10 to 15 is your rep range on your triceps. And then round 2, left leg 20. Stationary forward lunge is an option. Lateral lunge is an option. Pushing yourself back. Remember, you do get more muscle activation. You're going to get some more quads versus Monday. Although it sounds great, this is why it can irritate joints. It can irritate your knees, your ankles, and your hips. And if that happens, you need to message me, and I'll give you the other options, so I'm not giving everybody a million things to think about. 20 is the number on either stationary forward lunge, lateral lunge, walking reverse lunge, or step-ups. And now remember, we started this thing off with a bang, right? I was like, oh my gosh, we're pulling, we're pushing, we're left-legging. So that should have slowed us down, calibrated our bodies. I want everybody to take a big deep breath, shake off those hands. Round 3 is the creme de la creme, the peak of the pyramid. 15 shoulders pulling, 10 to 15 triceps pushing, and 30 on your left leg. The next 2 rounds, we go back down in the legs, but we keep going up on the shoulders. So we do have about 5 more minutes, maybe 6 if you guys do it slowly. 15 shoulders pulling. Upright rows is an option. Shoulder raises at any angle is an option. Pulling shoulders. 10 to 15 on your triceps pushing. Dips, kickbacks, overheads. Now remember, we all have different spots, right? Some of us are just starting this round. Some people might be waiting for me. You guys need to slow down a little bit. Ain't nobody got time for that. (10 to 15 is your reps on your triceps. Dips, kickbacks, overheads. Tricep skull crushers with a TRX, with a bar. If you have those tools, awesome. Big deep breath. Round 3, 30 legs. Remember the reason for pyramids. Did you and can you maintain load on the way up the pyramid? Can you maintain it? If you didn't, that's okay. Can you maintain and or increase the load on the way down the pyramid? Well, the benefit of this circuit today is that your rest increases on your left leg because our reps are going up on our shoulders. It's the opposite of what we did on Monday. Monday, we hit your left leg quicker. There's no magic. There's no magic. Just hard work and a nice green pill. Wait, is there a green pill? No? Is there a magic pill? Anybody? Is there a magic pill for this? Donita, keep it to yourself. She found the magic pill. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 a.m. That's the magic pill. Oh yeah, 30 on those legs. Remember, I did not do all of them. I would love it if you joined me for the next 3 classes. And then you'll take a nice good siesta from about 7 p.m. till 7 a.m. Not the case last night. No sleep last night. Again, that peak just happened. Our hands are getting tired, and we need our hands to hold the weight for our shoulders. If and when you're ready, we only have 2 more rounds. So again, you got about 3 to 4 more minutes, right? 20 on your shoulders pulling is more. 10 to 15 on your triceps pushing, the same. 20 on your left leg. We're going down the pyramid. You can pull on upright rows. You could pull on shoulder raises. Those are your pulling shoulders. Keep that posture. Keep that posture. Keep that breathing. Keep pulling, right? Our hands and arms have been well used today. We've been holding weight. And if you guys work out with me, right, you know this happens, which is why we slow it down. One of the biggest differences between working out at home and working out at the gym, right? There's that 15-minute difference of resting your hands and arms. 10 to 15 on your triceps. If you're short on time, you can skip your triceps if you need to, or just do the 10 reps. So if you're pressed, which I hope you aren't, we're still in a pretty good safe spot. You can skip your triceps if you need to, and or just do the lower reps. After that 10 to 15 triceps, I'm not saying you should be there, but you'll be on your left leg 20. You're almost done. And again, if you're short on time, get this left leg done, shake it off, and do the last left leg, and or do some light upper body in between. I definitely wouldn't mind if your legs were equal in balance with each other. Left leg 20. Stationary forward lunge, stationary lateral lunge, because walking lateral lunges is a pulling exercise, so you do need to be stationary. Walking reverse lunge, and step-ups. "20 is the number. Round 4, you only have the one more round to go, and if you have that time at the end, we have the 50 more abs. If you gotta go, and that's okay. We just started a couple minutes late on me for chit-chatting, that's my fault. If you're waiting for me, your last round is 25 shoulders pulling. You got your last set of triceps, 10 to 15 triceps pushing. Then you're gonna have your left leg for the last time, 10. And if you gotta go, you gotta go. If you have time for the last 50 abs, awesome. Last round, 25 pulling. If you need to cut your reps just to get done, that's okay. "25 shoulders. Upright rows, any shoulder raise, front raise, lateral raise, rear raise, but you're pulling, not pushing. Again, I am not doing all those reps, so if you're like, dude, how'd you get those 25 done? I didn't do all 25. Last shoulders pulling, last triceps pushing, and then your left leg is only 10. Oh, there's babies. And then if you gotta go, you can go. If not, you got your 50 abs, same as earlier to finish off. If you don't have to go, let's get it done. And I apologize for the delay. Start. 10 to 15 triceps. Left leg 10, end of circuit.
Hi, Nana and Papa.
Nana and Papa, get your eyes on your grandchild, for heaven's sakes.
Hi, baby. Hi.
10 to 15 triceps. And then you have your last left leg 10. And if you gotta go, you gotta go. If you have time, you've got 50 more abs to finish off your day. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Again, these strength workouts, they're repetitive, they're durational, they're thorough, right? We can use all these big words. However, you hit the muscle, you let it recover. You hit the muscle, you let it recover. We change reps, so we might have a weight change, or you're able to increase motion because of the change in reps. 20 push-ups and 10 push-ups are very different. 30 reps pulling and 10 reps pulling is very different. So maybe there's a weight change, or maybe there's a motion change. If you have the time, it's 50 more abs, sit-ups, reverse crunches, or V-ups. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Happy Wednesday. I'll see you on Friday. And then if you need anything, please let me know. If you're curious about how you're gonna get back in the gym, please reach out to me. If you need weights, I can't help you on that one. They're still gone. 50 abs if you have the time. And if you don't have the time, you can do 20. You can do 25. Keep working. Keep working. If you ever want to leave, just blow me a kiss, say goodbye, have a wonderful day. We'll see you again on Friday. And Leah, heads up, because I know you actually did it twice because of your schedule last week. I'm giving the workout from last Friday, the agility and upper body and the 4-leg ab loops that'll happen on Friday because only the noon people did it on Thursday and Friday. So I'll leave it up to you. If you haven't got the hips workout, that'd be a good one to do. And if you want to join up again, you'll be doing it again. So workout number 34 happened earlier for some people. And Robin and Larry, it'll be a great mix up to what we've been doing. It's agility. We go through chest, back, shoulder, biceps, tries with all agility. We do legs and abs. Just definitely more, thorough, upbeat. Lighten the weights a little bit. So definitely more of a moving workout, a little more sweaty. Monday and Wednesdays are always normally geared towards these thorough strength workouts.
Bye, Chris.
Bye, sunshine. Have a good day. Excuse me.